A horrified mom watched on in despair as rescuers fought to save her toddler son after it is believed he was accidentally run over by his own father, who had a heart attack at the wheel. Little Stelios Karsas, aged 19 months, was declared dead at a garage forecourt outside the family's friend's fish and chip shop on Thursday. Friends understand his Cypriot dad, also called Stelios, had reversed over him in Minsterley, Shropshire. Passers-by have now revealed how they desperately fought to save his life as his Filipino mother Marisol watched on. Nursing home carer Simon Jones was passing the scene and tried to save Stelios' life. He and a colleague performed CPR in a desperate attempt to keep him alive until an ambulance could arrive. Simon said, "I deal with death and dying frequently, but nothing can prepare you for what I saw that day." The child in question was only 19 months old. "When I arrived, a colleague of mine was already there. Her husband waved me over and suddenly I saw the little boy lying on his side with his mouth full of blood. I turned him with my colleague's assistance slightly more on his side to clear his airway. Another lady behind me was on the phone to the ambulance operator, who told us we had to start CPR. My colleague assisted by doing the compressions while I concentrated on the breaths, and we did this until the ambulance arrived." His mom was there, and as far as I am aware they owned the chip shop the little man was lying outside. "She was in bits, but once we started CPR everything else became background noise. It made me feel useless, in all truth. I'm properly broken and I can't close my eyes without seeing his face. He had the eyes of an angel and I'm so sorry I couldn't do more. I'll always think of him even though I never knew him. The emergency services were fantastic and responded so quickly, and I have to thank the 3 people there helping me. I'm gutted the outcome wasn't a different one." West Midlands Ambulance Service described the little boy's death as a tragedy. A spokeswoman said, "Crews found the boy in cardiac arrest being given CPR by members of the public. Ambulance staff quickly took over resuscitation efforts on scene and continued advanced life support as a team. Tragically, nothing could be done to save the boy and he was confirmed dead on scene." Maria Downs, who was friends with the boy's parents, said she witnessed the aftermath of the tragedy. She said, "I was a couple of seconds behind the accident. I didn't see it actually happen, but of course I know now what happened. I was 2 cars behind and saw the aftermath of it. A lot of people rushed over to try and help. It's incredibly upsetting and tragic. It was not a hit and run. It wasn't a driver speeding. It's much more tragic than what's been originally said. I can't say anything about it, but for those reasons it's more devastating than people think. The family have paid the ultimate price really, and that will be forever haunting those involved. It's not about blame now, it's about a young child's death and a broken family." West Mercia Police is appealing for witnesses to come forward.